Greetings, ladies, gents, eyes, and all the in-betweens. I'm CrimsonSlave. Welcome to my Insomnia Files. We're going to test a theory. A theory about my mood. I'm not in a good mental state. And I will explain that in a second. But I believe a comedian once said that it's kind of impossible to be angry or appear angry or be upset. You have ice cream in your hand. I personally don't know if that's true, but we're going to test that theory. I don't have much to show for my week, and I'll explain that as I get to it. But my grandparents sent me some money, and I got Oreo ice cream cone. I saw a commercial for it, I think, 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to know what it tastes like. I genuinely don't like chocolate. You've met me in real life, you know that, like, if you go for chocolate, I probably would decline you. But occasionally, I'll eat a Reese's cup, a regular kind. I usually eat white Reese's cups, and I'll eat an Oreo on occasion, but that's something that I reach for, because I don't really like chocolate. But these seem interesting, and I got them. I ate it for Instagram, like, a few minutes ago, so there was that. My recording screwed up, so there's more of me eating this, more of it on the top, but it's gone now. I am not well. I'm not well, and I will admit that I've hit a really strange all-time low that I didn't think I could get to. I thought 4 or 5 years ago, now, the lowest point I ever hit was after my breakup with the ghost. And I had a lot of lows then, had a lot of bad thoughts, but I had people in my life and I had things going on that allowed me to slowly work through it and better what I was going through. That established order is gone, and it's just gone. I can't even try to delve into that. But a lot of what that was that helped me get through that doesn't exist for me now, and kind of is what it is. Now, I realize now, over the past 2 days, that things have become bad to a really, really bad point because I, personally, okay, I may not for this, because I can't, I've tried to, I'm not good at emotions. I'm a sociopath, can't do things like that, and I can't always try to explain how I feel. So, follow this for a while. I feel that my ability to seem calm or be fine is ajar. Hear me out on this. Associated with person I am inside, deep down, is not a person that I always will be, what I always will portray. I feel that in a lot of things is the bread. I am toasted, I'm made better, I'm fried, however you want to make it. Bread is bread. And it can be made to a lot of different things. But the thing that makes me, myself, on the outside, is how I portray things. And I feel that when you, at a certain standpoint, go through life to be presentable, you have to dip into yourself to give a layer of who you are for the world to think it's fun. Because, crazy people eat white bread plain. I don't know. But I feel that, like, when it comes to that, it's jam. I feel, ever since back in October, when I had like a bunch of problems, and like that was predicated by this whole thing earlier about turning 30 and me not going anywhere in life and everything being bad for myself. A lot of those things were bad. And that all got worse, and then November happened, and then a lot of other things went downhill. And that's just part of my life. My life is bad. But I feel like that being what it was, compounded with me getting a different job, and me getting different bills, problems happening, my car, my lack of a car, being sick, getting better, hospital problems, Amazon not paying me, being home all this time. I feel that there hasn't been, or no, there's been a jar, there's been anything. And the way that I can explain it, I thought about this a lot, is that over the past 7 to 8 months, I've been slowly dipping into this jar. The more I dip into it, the more I take out. I'm not putting anything else back into it. I'm not putting any more things in it. There's not things that I would say are great or happy or better things to come. There are just things that I've acquired, things that I have done, things that I've picked up, but I can't say that like things are getting any better. And I feel at this point like a jar of jam. Once you dip into it enough, keep glitching. Once you dip into it enough, you get to a point where you have to scrape the sides of the jar to make sure you get everything out of it before you get rid of the jar. I personally have gotten to that jar scraping point. And I'll admit that, like, that's bad. But I don't know how much longer I can stay like this. I don't. Because like I said, this is a new bad point for me. And I don't know. If life doesn't get better, things don't get better, something changes, I just don't know. I don't want to worry you or whatever, but I just don't know. I'm not good at emotions, I'm not good at explaining things, but like, I just feel like if I have to deal with another month of this, 3 weeks of this, 2 weeks of this, don't know. I can't give a word to it. It feels bad. It is a fun roller coaster of thinking things are fine and watching things get worse. And I thought with some things in this week working out, like I got an offer to go hang out with my friend Shepard, see a movie. I got money for food finally, which means I'm not scavenging and worried about that anymore. That I thought those would be the better things. I got a random thing from Amazon with a different way to do diabetes with like extra strips and a different system, which means I can not pay more money for the system I currently have. It gives me free stuff with it. I thought those things would be better, and I talked to my Amazon person, and at some point before the month ends, I'll be fine, and I'm fine to come back to work in May. I thought that all would be great news. But so much other stuff has happened that I was established and made things bad. I don't know what to do. Like, I can't edit this video. I can't, like, add a thing to the end of it and, like, do the things that I've grown accustomed to doing because my account's overdrawn. And everything that I want to use to escape from things is bad. I can't use any other subscription services. I can't watch any more anime, I can't watch any more movies, because nothing can be paid for. I gotta pay other bills and do other things, and I'm not don't do about it. So much in my life right now is weighing me down. And I honestly don't know how much more I can take of it. I've made the analogy in the comments that I feel like I'm on a ship. A ship is for a leak. And I'm slowly being taken down. So it's my ship. I'm going to go down with it. And I feel that everyone I know, the people in my life, have conditioned themselves and have left the ship. I'm taking the ship, why stay on it? And I feel, despite the fact that I'm stalwart to keep going out deeper into the sea, that everyone is content to be on the beach with a nice chair, wondering how much longer I'll go before I sink. That might not be the case. And that might not be the way that people see my life currently. But it's how I feel about my life. I can't do anything different by it, and I can't find a way to convince myself that things are going to get better for me. What I do know is that I am at a new low point that I've never reached before, where happiness and the tangential ability to remain calm and do things is leaving me. Good news and the ability to hang out with friends should give me a sense of calm or something to look forward to. It shouldn't give me more questions or overthinking or how I'm going to screw this up or what I'm going to do to screw this up for myself. I have never gotten to this point in my life. When the ghost problem happened, I did a lot of questioning on how that screwed up and the problems with that. Everyone around me told me what the problems were and pointed out the red flags that I shouldn't have had the issues with to begin with, and I slowly got over it. This, on the other hand, is worse because no matter what I'm doing, I can't find something that allows me to believe is better. And I don't know. I don't have anything to do with it. I don't have anyone to talk to about it. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I think at some point it's just going to be too much for me. But I don't know what that means now. I am in the present. And things will get better in the future. Things turn around. This mood could go away. And this weird 4 to 5 week compilation of me slowly humming further and further down in happiness could be something that can be avoided and it could all turn around. I don't know. What I do know currently is I'm not happy, I'm not good, I don't know what's bad. I feel myself shaking, and I'm not cool with that. I feel this annoying presence of feeling bad or weak. This is something that I've never been cool with. But I do know that it continues every day and nothing gets better. So, that's my update. That's my timing of files for the week. Next week. Next week, I may go see a movie with my friend Shepard. She wants to go see Sonic Hedgehog movie 2 and Everything All at Once. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe it won't. Don't know. But for the event horizon of my life, that's what I have. Nothing else, nothing more. I just have that. It's probably extremely simple to have a better week than I have. All you have to do is not live in your own head and think the worst of everything in life. if you're interested at all of if I see that movie, or if anything changes between now and next week. I might be here. I can't tell at this point. I don't want to worry people. I don't want to concern people. But, as I said, I've never felt this way before. I don't know what I'm willing to do or I'm capable of doing in this state. I don't want to sugarcoat that. Try to be honest in this video that I make every week. And I'm not doing good. But if you're interested, if you don't feel like dealing with this and don't want to hear me rant about nothing and having a lack of stuff to show off, ignore me. I don't know. But if not, I'll hopefully be here next Sunday with another video. Unfortunately, there'll be no music, there'll be no picture or whatever. So, yeah. Until next week, ta.